Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot with your weekly reading for June 13th through 19th, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. We do have a super full moon in Sagittarius this week on the 14th. So at the start of this reading, you may already be starting to feel some moon energy. It does come in a few days before and lingers for a few days after. But this full moon here may bring in a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of reflective kind of energy for you. You may be taking a step back and having a look at the past year and seeing how far you've come, seeing what you've accomplished, seeing how you've grown, seeing what's changed, okay? But also giving yourself a pat on the back. Okay, even if you're not where you want to be, even if you haven't accomplished everything that you set out to accomplish, you have still made progress in the last year. So remember to be thankful and grateful for everything that you have overcome, everything that you've done, everything that you've accomplished, everything you've let go of. Okay, and be thankful and grateful for that. And when we express gratitude to the universe, to ourselves, then we get more things to be grateful for. So this big super full moon could certainly have you in kind of that contemplative kind of energy, but looking to the future as well. What do I want to do different? Where have I gone a little bit sideways? Okay, maybe you need a little bit of course correction, or perhaps you're right on track. So the full moons, of course, are also about the completion of a cycle. So maybe you're getting some things done. It's also about letting go, okay? Anything that has been holding you back, whether it's you, your way of thinking, or people in your life, or situations, right? You might be looking to break free, okay? It brings in some healing energy usually with a moon, with a big full moon. But you might also be feeling very intuitive, very psychic, and very creative right now as well. Maybe even a little bit emotional, but we have reconciliation coming in here for you. And when we have the reconciliation energy, this is something coming back together. So you may have full moons, by the way, also bring surprises. Sometimes they can bring things out of the blue. So perhaps you have someone crawling out of the woodwork here with the reconciliation energy, wanting a second chance, or perhaps just wanting a little bit of closure. Because that moon energy, that full moon is about that completion, right? So you may be getting closure on something, okay, or maybe somebody is asking for a second chance. So whether your opportunity there is to just find some closure that you need, whether a person comes back or not, it may just be the energy, okay, closing out something, shutting the door on a situation, okay, and then moving forward with a lot more clarity, a sense of purpose, even, okay, or just shedding some old energy, right? Say goodbye to that, and we're not going to carry that forward. But again, you may actually have a situation that does come back around again. The reconciliation can be a person, right, making amends, finding forgiveness, but there may also be an opportunity that comes back around again. And sometimes, sometimes we think a door has closed, and, sometimes we're like, okay, well, I guess that wasn't meant to be, but sometimes it's just a timing issue. And if something had really latched on at the first time that it came around, it may have ended up in disaster, because perhaps there was certain things that weren't quite aligned for that to end up in a successful kind of energy. So when things come back around, it's quite often that situation where perhaps there is some form of resolution that is now available, whether that is seizing an opportunity or whether that is making amends, whatever that looks like for you, or even that, of course, letting that go. So there may just be a second chance at something there, but in your week ahead, there may also be something where you need to be the better person. Okay, that reconciliation energy is bringing things back together. So there may be something in your world that derails a little bit in the week ahead, that you have the ability to fix it, whether it's relationships or whether it's just situations and things, general mundane day-to-day things in your world. Okay, you have got that energy to bring things back together, because ultimately we do have the fertility card coming in here, beautiful, very similar to the Empress energy. So you may be feeling very creative. There may be something that you want to get started on, okay, or perhaps there's something that you want to spend a little bit more time doing. This brings in the birth of new things, the birth of new ideas, the birth of new opportunities, the birth of, a rebirth even, okay, of your situations around you. This represents an energy of new or improved expansion and growth in your world. Excellent, excellent energy, especially in regards to attracting abundance into your world, okay, or to really sink your teeth into something and create something wonderful. Okay, so you've got all this wonderful things blossoming in your world. Okay, and this is growth in your world too. But yes, the fertility energy there can also represent, yes, abundance. Okay, but it can literally be fertility. That person on that card looks like they might be pregnant. There is pregnancy that is attached to this particular card. So reconciliation and fertility, it could just be that love is in the air for some of you, but for some of you with a reconciliation, if you're not looking to start a family or add to one, you might need to take a couple little precautions there, okay? Because you never know. Sometimes miracles happen, and sometimes they're by those little happy accidents. So you may be focused on your family, okay, starting a family or adding to it, and again, we may just have a little happy little miracle for someone in the week ahead. Perhaps you've got some really good news coming your way, okay, or perhaps if you are already pregnant, you may actually be giving birth this week, okay? And if that's you, congratulations, by the way. But let's see what else we've got for you guys. So we've got the 7 of Coins, 2 of Wands, the Star, beautiful, lots of blessings and miracles, the Wheel of Fortune, nice, and we've got the Page of Coins. Okay, there's some beautiful energy coming in there. Got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's your family card, but 10 of Cups, beautiful underlying energy, underlying motivation, influence, okay, and perhaps even something that is coming in from the sidelines, maybe a bit of a surprise. The 10 of Cups is one of the happiest energies in the entire deck, and happily ever after card. Everything is all as well emotionally, family, support. This is that energy of feeling good, feeling, like you're got some maybe really good news coming in. Some of you may actually, again, a surprise may come in here. This is all of this wonderful, beautiful, happy relationships. You're feeling good. You're feeling content. Beautiful energy with that 10 of Cups. Okay, so, and we do have some wonderful energy coming in here for you for the week. The 7 of Coins is right in the heart of your reading. So there may be something here that your wheels are spinning, your wheels are turning, and you're finally starting to gain some traction. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, does bring in here a shift in cycles, and we do have the moon, the full moon, completion of a cycle. So if you've been feeling as though you've been a little bit stagnant, okay, or if you've been feeling as though luck hasn't been on your side, those tables are turning for you. The tide is changing for you with that wheel. Okay, things are starting to head in the right direction. You've got the universal green light. Good luck and good fortune are on your side. This also brings in an energy of karma. So you may have some really good karma, something flowing back to you. Okay, the good that you've put out in the world flows back to you. And this is all wonderful, good energy. Okay, so if you've been worried a little bit that, oh my God, I lied at this point, or I did this wrong, I regret this, you've got all these blessings that are headed your way in the week ahead. Okay, so some really positive karmic intervention possibly, but you may be feeling a little bit of a tug or a push in a certain direction here as well. Sometimes when we've got that that fated energy, that destiny, or the doors opening for us, okay, we're led down a path and we don't always understand why. So you may just feel compelled to do something, compelled to pick up the phone, compelled to look at the internet for something, do a search for something. You just might be feeling something that I just have to do this. I just have to do this. Or you might just get this little spark in your mind and, follow through with those things, because quite often we are being pushed, pulled, or dragged in that certain direction. There's a reason, there's a purpose behind it. We may not understand what it is, but if there's no alarm bells going off or danger signals aren't going off, just roll with it. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune, just roll with it. Roll with the punches, roll with where you're led to go, because quite often that path is magical and it's wonderful. So certainly really trust your intuition, really trust your gut instincts. Just, just go with that. Don't resist anything, because that wheel is really propelling you forward and even opening some doors. Now, I will also say, with a change in cycle, sometimes we do feel a little bit, okay, sometimes we do feel a little bit like we're on shaky ground, right? There's a little bit of uncertainty may certainly creep in, okay, but we also do get surprises. And sometimes with the full moon can bring surprises, and the Wheel of Fortune can also bring some surprises. And here it's some very happy surprises by the looks of it. But you may need to be patient, or you may need to evaluate a situation in the week ahead with the Seven of Coins. Okay, it's really where we take that step back and we have a look at something that we have committed to for a long time. Okay, or we look at where we are right now. Okay, I've invested all of this time, energy, effort into something in my world. I'm taking a step back now. Am I on the right track? Do I need to do something different? Do I need to make a change? Do I need to look for something new? Okay, so that's that evaluation kind of energy that does come in with that Seven of Coins, because sometimes that can represent as success unfulfilled. Okay, you're aiming for the stars, you're aiming for the 10, and right now you're at the 7. So this is where we do a little bit of reflection. And that certainly does match that moon energy that's coming in there. So whether you are looking to make a change or whether you're looking to improve something, the energy around you that's coming out is supportive of either one of those scenarios. So really, it's all about you going within, okay, thinking about something, maybe even being very practical in your approach, right? The Seven of Coins, perhaps you literally get a piece of paper and you write pros and cons about something. What are your dreams? What are your alternate approaches? Okay, where am I at now? Where do I want to be? How do I get there? Is there a possibility of getting there? You might be doing some, gathering some information as well, doing some research, right? Doing some extra homework, okay? Or perhaps you just do have something that comes in here that's a bit of a surprise, and it's like, you know what? I'm not going to make any rash decisions. I need to go and think about this for a little bit, okay? So certainly a little bit of a contemplative energy that is there, but we do have the Page of Coins. So you could be opening the doors to opportunity. The Page of Coins quite often is the first signs of prosperity, some manifestations coming to fruition. So, Wheel of Fortune, you may have some sort of door opening for you that you wanted, that you wished for, that you were looking to have open. And sometimes we're surprised when it actually does happen. Okay, it could be a timing. It's like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen so fast. Or you've been waiting for so long that you almost forgot about something. And now it's like, oh, right. Okay, so you could have some really fortunate news coming in here for you with this Page of Coins, whether it has to do with your money, a job, a home, even a commitment level, okay, can come in here as well. And with the page, it can either be something new or something improved in your world, okay? So, and again, the universe is supportive of either one of those, but you may have a little bit of very pleasant, happy surprise with that page, perhaps even a fresh start, that reconciliation, getting things back on track. So certainly something very interesting. This can also be you discovering information, knowledge. The Page of Coins is a very bookwormy kind of energy. So you may just even be taking it easy this week a little bit, right? You may have some things, day-to-day things going on, okay, but perhaps you have an opportunity to bury your nose in a book, or do some research, or maybe even go back to school for something. Perhaps that's what you're contemplating to better your situation, is to go back to school for something, perhaps. Okay, but but certainly something very positive is improving or starting for you in your world. But you're looking into the future. You're perhaps trying to make some decisions anyway with the Two of Wands. Okay, your mind is otherwise preoccupied with the future. Where do I want to go? What path do I want to follow? Which door do I want to open? Okay, is it a yes or is it a no? Is it a left? Is it a right? Is it option A? Is it option B? Is it my pro or my con? How do I bring something together? What are my next steps? And so you could certainly be in that evaluation kind of energy, right? You may have an idea, you may have an opportunity, or you may just be, again, looking out into the future. The Two of Wands, we quite often start with something, or, we have a problem, an idea, maybe we're feeling a little bit inspired, and we're doing all of this thinking about how do I move forward with this, right? How do I turn my vision into reality? What are my next steps? So, but when we do have that Two of Wands, our obstacles really are removed, okay? And, it shows here that you may be having an open mind in the week ahead, right? You're open to suggestion, you're open to opportunity, you're open to, I'm not really too sure right now. I'm just going to go with the flow because there's no blocks here with the Two of Wands. And this is in your conscious thought position, okay? So it is a little bit of an open mind. Now, it may also be that, of course, you're trying to make an important decision. So it's like, I don't know, right? Which way do I go? I'm a little bit unsure, okay? But you're keeping all of your options open, perhaps, with that, right? You're not looking at something, you're not contemplating or evaluating something here with a closed mind, right? And that is usually where logic creeps in sometimes, right? We weigh up things, we look at both sides of the story, okay? Or we look and see all of our options, and we don't have those preconceived ideas, right? So very important energy sometimes. Very important energy. But we do have a lot of blessings headed your way with the Star. Okay, so this is your underlying feelings here, your subconscious, if you will. The Star is that beautiful Aquarian energy, filling you with blessings, with a sense of wonder. This brings in a very calm energy, a little bit of serenity into your world as well, possibly even some healing. But it also does show your deep connection to the universe here with this, okay? And whatever you can really think about, imagine, envision can flow back to you. So this shows that connection. So again, you may actually have some manifestations that are coming to fruition here, okay? Or perhaps you are just letting go of previous manifestations, all right? But that Star, beautiful energy of feeling inspired, okay? You're feeling very hopeful, whatever your situation happens to be, hopeful for the future. It's a very futuristic kind of energy. So perhaps you are making some plans for the future, right? Where do I want to get to, right? What do I feel is right for me? What makes me feel good? What makes me feel happy, content, at ease? Okay, but you're very hopeful with this Star energy. You might even need to take a creative approach at something, all right? But this restores balance and brings in some healing as well. Okay, very calm, very calm, contemplative energy sometimes, right? Sometimes there's a little burst of inspiration there, okay? But the Star is where we kind of bring things back together a little bit. Very wonderful, serene energy. It can represent technology as well as that Aquarian energy ruled by Uranus there. So perhaps there is something here that is changing in your world, all for the better, whether you just got that healing, okay, whether you're just feeling inspired, right? You're looking to the future, you're keeping an open mind, an open heart, okay? You may have a possibility of reconciliation there if that's what you're feeling, if that's what you want, okay? But miracles happen when the Star energy comes out. So you might just be feeling a real big, deep connection to the universe, to your higher self. Your intuition is leading you, is guiding you somewhere. You might not know where you're headed, but you're feeling pretty good about it, okay? But this is the big yes card in the deck, the Star energy, a lot of blessings flowing your way, but also that one of restoration of hope, okay? And also miracles come in with that as well, okay? And I'm looking right back in that fertility card, the reconciliation. So, if you're really wanting to bring something back together, or really wanting to get started on something, this is a beautiful energy to embrace and to be in with that Star. Okay, but this also brings in some patience as well. With the Star energy, it can sometimes go a couple of different ways. Sometimes miracles happen really, really fast with that energy, but sometimes a little bit more patience is required, and Spirit's really just giving you the reminder, okay, that there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, a lot of things going on in the background, and don't give up hope, okay? Spirit has heard you, the universe has your back, and sometimes, perfection and sometimes wonderful things just take a little bit while longer to come in, so they don't want you to lose faith, all right? So let's see what moon energy is coming out for you. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. And there's that star energy, right? Is that wonderful open mind, that sense of wonder, but also miracles, right? So believe in the impossible. If you believe you can do something, then you can do it. Nothing can keep you down. Okay. Sometimes blessings and miracles all blossom in our world, and you've got some wonderful energy coming in here. Sometimes there's something just really small, but that can kickstart a brand new cycle for us in the most positive, abundant, wonderful ways. Success and abundance comes in with the star energy as well. Okay, so believe in the impossible, believe in the powers of the universe, but also believe in yourself here as well. Okay, we also have new moon in Cancer energy. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, perhaps there's something that you've been worried about. The pages can represent children. We've got the 10 of Cups there, so family in there as well. Okay, so maybe there's just someone that you're worried about, or perhaps you are, a little bit of a protector for your family, or maybe you're feeling a little bit protective. With the Page of Coins there, you may have, can represent like a study. So you may have one of your children, okay, and you're, you may be having discussions with them about, if it's June, right? So maybe they're graduating from high school, college, or university, and you're, at the point where you need to send them out into the world, okay? Maybe you're discussing which college do you want to go to, what can we afford, right? Those things. And, but perhaps just a little bit of mother hen or father hen kind of energy there where, you need to let your child spread their wings and fly, okay? And you've given them all the tools that they need to be successful in life, but you can't help but worry there. So, so Spirit's giving you that reassurance. It's okay to let them go out into the world. You have prepared them for it. And sometimes we just need that reassurance. Okay. But this is, really does show that there may be something that you're worried about here in regards to friends or family. And just, Spirit's giving you that reminder there that they are safe and protected, as are you. Okay, so if you're worried about something, okay, remember, believe in the impossible. A little bit of meditation may actually really do you a little bit of wonder there with that star card. Okay, and worry and fear and doubt are useless energies. They don't do anything. We're all human. We all have those that do come out. Okay, and when we take a step back and we contemplate things and we think about things, we take a practical approach, or maybe we even just follow our instincts where we're guided to do, then things really do unfold exactly as they're meant to. And then we can have that restoration of faith and hope and belief, okay, rather than the fear and the worry and the doubt. Okay, so things really do happen for a reason, and we're always where we're meant to be, but we're always very guided and protected. So, but that new moon shows there may be something new in your life, and that may actually sometimes be a little bit of a worry. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that did resonate with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a wonderful week. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.